and today we are going to be doing a very sassy makeup video. I am so excited for this one. I have been gathering a ton of products over the past 3 weeks as I have been planning this video. So today we are going to do the Google Picks My Makeup Challenge. But really quick, before we get started today, I just have to say thank you so much, you guys. My heart is so full of love ever since Shane put up the first part of the collab video yesterday. I literally just was not even expecting such an overwhelming amount of support. I feel like I was so nervous for these videos to go up. It's a whole story. I almost feel like I should make my very first like reaction video and just talking about like the whole experience and all the behind the scenes kind of stuff. But if you're here and you're new, welcome to the Swamp family. If you are here and you were already a member of the Swamp family, but it's been a while since you've clicked on one of my videos, hello, welcome back. I am so happy to have everyone. And also, really quick, I wanted to ask you guys, leave me some comments down below, because a comment that I get a lot and that I noticed a lot on Shane's video yesterday, one of the things that people who were saying, besides the fact that you just like haven't seen my videos show up, which cue the X-Files music, a lot of comments I saw were asking me or suggesting to me that I should do some more like adult type videos, which I don't really know 100% what that means. Definitely if you're a subscriber and you subscribed to me when you were a lot younger and now you're here, I definitely do want this year for us to grow together. The only thing I do always like to do is keep my videos relatively family friendly, because I do like for anybody to be able to watch my videos comfortably, if that makes any sense. I've always had a lot of Swamp family members who say they like to watch these videos with their kids, or that they are younger. So I don't know, I would definitely love to push the envelope just a little bit, but I would love to hear some suggestions from you guys on what y'all would like to see from me. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Let me know if you guys would like kind of like a reaction behind the scenes video. Let me know. I am just in, I feel like, the best place I've been for a year and a half, and I'm just ready to expand, explore, grow, give the world all of the positive energy that I have in my heart to give. So thank you for being here, and I love you so much. Please excuse my crusty tattoo. It is peeling. So today we are peeling, dealing, and healing. Let's get started. So Nikki Tutorials started this tag, and basically the rules are you go to Google and you put on image search, and then you put in your initials and then look. Do not do BM look. Okay, I'm not even gonna show you the Google search results, and let me tell you guys a funny story, okay? Like my whole life, everybody's been like, "Ugh, your initials are BM? That's unfortunate." And I'm always like, wait, what do you mean? What's wrong with that? Well, this tag has taught me what BM stands for. I'm such a sweet, precious baby sometimes. I was so glad with the first picture that came up, because you guys, this is it. It's a guy who works on BMWs, which is amazing for my life because I am like a car fanatic. I feel like that's something that I don't ever really share on my YouTube channel. There's a lot of things I haven't shared. Welcome to a whole new me. It's a color scheme that I love. I love silver. I love black. And I can't tell if it's actually in the picture, because the picture is actually like not that great quality, to be honest. But he kind of has blue light reflecting off of him, or there's like some midnight blues in this picture. Anyway, it is like actually the most perfect picture that I could have gotten, so I am very excited. I'm gonna try and just keep this to maybe like more of a tutorial, because the other thing I saw a lot of you guys saying was that a lot of times my videos are like way too long. So let's see, we're 5 minutes in. Wish me luck. I have primarily silver makeup, and I even have some silver makeup brushes to use today. I have some e.l.f. silver makeup brushes. I have a gray silvery beauty blender. I am even in my silver sparkly sassy bodysuit, which I didn't actually button because I'm still wearing Sophie shorts. And I did my sassy faux hawk. You guys, I have not done this hairstyle in forever. Before we get started, you know I have to have a sippy. All right. The first thing that I'm going to do is go in with a brand new MAC mineralized charged charcoal water. Isn't that a mouthful? It's a dude in the picture. Something about charcoal feels very masculine to me. I'm just projecting right now. I don't know why I love charcoal. It's honestly probably because it makes me think of Borgia, which I don't know if you've ever seen that show before or not. Jeremy Irons is the Pope. I love Jeremy Irons so much. One of the only like 5 celebrities in the world that I would ever care about meeting. I feel like they use charcoal to like de-poison him at some point in the show, which is actually a very disturbing concept. But ever since I saw that, I just feel like charcoal has to be purifying my soul and my body. Let's go ahead and go in and do eyeshadow because I feel like it might be risky business. We might have some fallout, and so I feel like that's always a good place to start. I used to always apply foundation first and then go into eyeshadow, but it is a very valuable life lesson I have learned on YouTube to not do that. Actually, let's prime. And for that, I'm going to actually cheat just a little bit and not use a silver product, but a gold one. I am going to use my faithful, trusty Guerlain L'Or. This is probably my 75th bottle of this stuff, but it just gives a instantaneous tightening effect to your skin, and I feel like it does good things. We want good things in our lives, so that's why I'm putting it on to way too much extreme level. I feel like I love applying products excessively, as I always say, and maybe I should remind some people today, please don't take my makeup tutorials seriously. I am not a guru. I am just a person who loves makeup. Is there a new phrase now for everyman? Because that's what I feel like I kind of am. I am just a avid makeup lover. I love testing things out. I love playing with makeup. I do feel like my skills have improved over the years, but I am definitely not like an amazing makeup artist. So we're just here to have fun today. I literally have a million eyeshadows that I could go with for this look. I've got so many ColourPop single shadows that I can use. This one is called Fangirl. It sort of has a lot of different aspects in it that we are looking for today. We've got some platinums, almost like a steel blue shade. Also have this awesome Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. And this is palette number 9, and I actually got this in my Beautylish Lucky Bag, if you guys have been here since the beginning of the year. I also have this one from MAC, which is, if I really want to pull out the blues, this is a Spellbinder shadow in the shade Aphrodisiac. It's got this really cool ripply pattern in it, and that's actually because the pan is magnetic, so you can actually like push your finger into it and the shadow will just like reform into this shape. The first step is to get a wonderful primed base, and for that I'm going to use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the shade Free Base, which I'm sure you guys can tell is just an absolute pure white color. I'm just going to swipe this all over my lid using my handy dandy little phalange. I decided I'm going to kind of start with an all over shade by using the Super Shock Shadow from, that's a tongue twister, isn't it? That's that kind of like steel blue, silver color that I was telling you guys about. And I'm a little nervous to apply this like a normal eyeshadow because normally I use these just as a pop in the middle of my lid, and I normally just kind of apply them with my finger. So I've never really blended these more creamier texture shadows out before as an actual powder shadow. So we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. I'm really hoping I can kind of like blow out the shadow, if that makes any sense. I want this to be a super dark, smoky kind of look. I feel like I have the first base laid down, and I don't even want to admit to you guys how long I spent blending this out. And I think I have it pretty even. I feel like I'm doing pretty good today, but where my skills end, Facetune begins. Honestly, tempted to maybe take this makeup in a little bit of a different direction than I first intended, because I have a lot of really cool silver eyeliner products. So at first I was thinking I was gonna do all over my lid with a silver shadow, but now I'm thinking maybe I will go in with that really cool blue metallic shade from MAC and then layer a silver liner over it. Somebody give me a live vote. Maybe this is why people live stream makeup applications. That would be so much fun. I should try that someday. We are gonna go with this crazy magnetic blue shade. I feel like it's good to just do something different. You always have to do what you set out, what you plan to do. And I don't know why I'm like just vigorously cleaning this one makeup brush as if it's the only makeup brush that I brought to use today. Look, you like drag the product and it just magnetizes back. I'm kind of freaked out that this is magnetic, honestly. I don't know what to do. Now am I changing my mind again? It looks really cool though. I feel like it's perfect for this look. Should I just suck it up? I'm gonna suck it up, because what have I been telling you guys over the past couple of days? Life and getting over things is about challenging yourself in some small way every day. I'm sure they would not make this eye makeup if it was not safe for the eyes. So I'm going to build a bridge and get over it. Ooh. With great risk comes great reward. Now, maybe I will cut the crease with silver. I don't know, you guys. I'm just kind of wheeling and dealing as I'm feeling today. And I'm feeling pretty good. Brief blending interruption to show you guys this crazy brush that I just got from IT Cosmetics. I didn't even understand how it possibly worked, but look at this. It adjusts to different style of brushes just by raising and lowering this metal thing. Look, so right now it's a smudge, then it will become a crease, and then I think it's a all over. Suddenly it's a does this thing really work video. This either looks really good and really smoky, or I look like a missing member of the Cats crew. You guys remember Cats? Cats on Broadway. The last thing that I did was I was blending, and I added a little bit of this silver eyeshadow, a very nice pearl from the Stay Cute Nico Panda MAC collection. I really did want this to be extremely smoky, basically blended up to the eyebrows. Yes, hair metal realness. Let's go ahead and go through and do liner. I'm not gonna lie, my eye feels just a little bit sandy, and I'm probably making it up, but I'm also now thinking I have magnet dust in my eye. This is like where my anxiety comes from. People think I have social anxiety. No. I have anxiety about magnets in my eyeballs. A normal fear. I know. Something that happens every day to X-Men and me. Let's jump into eyeliner. I have two options here. One is the MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof Color Stick in Silver Coin. So technically this is a product you can use in a lot of different ways. Eyeshadow, an eyeliner, a base, all over your face. Just draw fun, funky designs. I feel like I have them in a lot of different shades and I use them often. And then the other option I have here is an oldie goodie staple of my life, which is an Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Cuff. These are like the OGs, and I feel like maybe I'll use the MAC pencil on my actual lid, and then I will use this for the waterline. This MAC one is really doing the job of like a gel or even a liquid eyeliner. It's extremely opaque. You have a lot of pigmentation going on here. I don't know if you can see that pigment or not, but I like it. I'm loving it. I want some more of it. I tried so hard. I'm hanging on by it. I don't even like country music. Where is that coming from? I've got my liner on. Do you guys like these massive jump cuts where I'm not actually showing you guys that I'm applying this? You're just missing all the tears, the blending, and the struggling behind the scenes. Let's start applying the rest of my full face of makeup. I don't think I'm gonna spend too much time focusing on any of those things because they don't really have too much to do with silver stuff. And also, oh my gosh, I forgot that the Gray Beauty blender is actually a beauty blusher. So it's like maybe a quarter of the size of a regular beauty blender. It was a very cute concept that I had, but I'm probably just gonna use this for concealer and stuff like that so that I don't drive myself crazy. First step for face makeup is going in with my current favorite color correcting product, which is Urban Decay Naked Skin in the shade Peach. And we are just gonna go through and conceal all of our inner demons, just erase our sleepless nights, worrying about frivolous imaginary problems that we come up with. Next step I'm very excited for because it's a foundation I've had for a little while now. I got it from Beautylish and it's from a brand called The Ordinary, and I would be surprised if this product is more than $10, so I'm really excited to see how it's going to perform. It is a lightweight serum foundation and I selected this today because the shade I am using is Very Fair, which is neutral with silver highlights. It does look very liquidous, as you guys can probably see. It's like running down my hand. I have tried several serums and everything from this brand, a lot of primers, but they recently started releasing color cosmetics and I'm not sure that this is gonna be the right shade for me, but the coverage is wild. I feel like I thought since it was gonna be lightweight that it was not really going to have this kind of coverage. It feels lightweight, but this is not lightweight coverage. So I feel as if I didn't fully understand what I was getting myself into and I applied way too much product. Thankfully, I do have some of my favorite stick foundations, so we're probably going to have to mix a little bit to balance this out and not make me look like I'm wearing a face mask. The coverage of this is phenomenal. I feel like I would love to try a different shade of it. I warmed up my complexion just a little bit with one of my all-time favorite foundations. It's actually like a foundation contour stick combo. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin Shaping Foundation in the shade 0.5. Blended that out. Then I went in and lightened and brightened under my eyes with a little bit of the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in the shade Whiteout. I went through and I baked my face with the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil Illuminating Powder. Then I just went in and kind of like corrected under my eyes a little bit by smoking out the under, like the lash line, the bottom waterline. Then I went in with my all-time favorite setting powder ever, which is the Givenchy Prism Libre. I'm actually really liking how this foundation is settling in on my skin. I feel like maybe it oxidized just a little bit, and I feel like it's a pretty close match. If you guys have been on my channel for a while, you'll know foundations are always kind of challenging for me. I feel like I'm always very red and pink around my neck. I don't even really know why. I've kind of been like that my entire life, and especially like if I touch my skin, even like if I touch it at all, it just gets really red. It's a very weird thing. I feel like it's kind of hard sometimes to match my foundations because obviously you don't want to like wear like a bright pink foundation to match my red blotchy neck. So I don't know, sometimes I feel like even if it is a really good match, it still looks weird, or maybe I'm making excuses. Either way, let's let it slide. Next, we are gonna try one of my favorite, I love these crazy brow products lately, and I don't even really know which one I want to go with. I feel like this is kind of like a trend for the season because at the same time, Benefit and Urban Decay released like the same type of product, which is a brow colorized gel. So instead of like black or brown or, you know, a normal color, there's blues, purples, silvers, coppers, all kinds of cool stuff. And since I am going for a blue, gray, silver vibe, I don't know if I want to like mix. It's very subtle. You guys will see. So The first one that I brought is the Benefit 3D Brow Tones in the shade Deep Blue. I've already worn this 2 or 3 times and I love it every single time. And then the other one I have in my hand is the Urban Decay Double Team Special Effect Colored Mascara. So one can be for brows and one can be for mascara. And this is a silver color. I actually think one side is silver and then the other side is gold. So I might save this actually as the mascara instead. I feel like that would be really cool. Let's go ahead and give ourselves blue brows. You guys will see it is a very subtle change. A lot of times when I've been wearing this product, you guys kind of can't even tell. You'll just say like, oh, your brows look like a little darker or a little different, but nobody's like, oh my gosh, buddy, you've got blue brows. I've never gotten that reaction yet, but maybe comment that down below today. That would be a lot of fun. There is one with and there is one without. See, it's very subtle. Now, I do feel like you can go back through and apply 2 coats if you want a more opaque color. It is time for my favorite step, which some of you guys may know is contouring. I feel like I never learned to contour until I got on YouTube, and now I'm like, oh, it's my favorite step. Let's do it all the time. I'm going in with my all-time favorites, Lunatic Cosmetics contour, concealer, blush, lots of stuff's going on inside of here. But this is volume 1. They now have a volume 2. And since we are going with like silver kind of stuff today, I am gonna dip into this kind of like gray color in here. It looks gray to the naked eye, but maybe it looks kind of like, I don't, what color does it look like to you on camera? Ooh, is it giving me just a little bit of silveriness, or am I just, it's the power of positive thinking. Side note, while I do this, it has been such a blast to see so many. I feel like today is kind of like a Swamp Family reunion. It has been so much fun seeing all you guys coming back who have not been here for a while. It really warms my heart because there are so many Swamp Family members that I have seen commenting, that I've talked to over the years, that I've commented back to, and I feel like I honestly wonder like what happened to a lot of them, because I feel like I used to see them all the time and now I don't. And there's literally people who have just like left some of their life story or shared things with me in the comments or on other social medias, and I swear like there will just be days in my life where I just wonder like what is up with those people, what are they doing, how are they? So if you haven't been here in a while, just kind of like, I don't know, leave me a comment, tell me what's up. I'm so happy to have you guys back in my life. For those of you who have been gone for a minute, the Swamp Family door is always open for everybody. It's okay if you've been gone for a while. I am just so happy to have you back. I feel like the gray didn't totally do it for me, so I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite contour shades, which is kind of like this light, kind of taupey color. I feel like this is a very long video. I feel like I had a goal today to make a shorter video, but you know, that's okay if you don't like hit all of your goals on your first try. Any of you guys who have rejoined me today kind of know that I'm like going through kind of a transitionary period. I want to rekindle with a lot of the stuff I used to do. I want to try out a lot of new things. So I don't know, we're kind of like in the experimental phase of Graveyard Girl, but that's a very exciting place to be because I just feel like I put way too much bronzer on my nose, and I also feel like right now we have a world of possibilities. We can just do so many new fun things on this channel. Just a huge thank you to Shane just for being in my life and helping me think about so many new things that I would not have ever thought up or considered on my own. A lot of times it just takes that one special friend to say the right thing to you, and it will open up a whole new world of creativity in your mind, things that maybe you can't think of, somebody else from the outside perspective looking in can see. So exciting. Okay, back to makeup. Let's go with this kind of like deeper blush. I feel like I go with this one all the time. I love it so much and it's so dramatic. I love a dramatic blush. So oh my gosh, that was just 5 more minutes of talking. I always feel like I put my blush like up here, which I'm not sure if that's entirely proper to do, but I like to do it, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this thing right now, this technique that I call double stacking highlighters for maximum effect. So the first highlighter I'm gonna use today is one of my favorites, which are by Cover FX, and these are the Custom Enhancer Drops in the shade Halo. I really think of these products, of course you can wear them alone, do whatever you want, but I kind of think of these as a highlighter base. How crazy does that sound? As much as I love contouring, I also love highlighting. You can never have enough highlighter in my humble opinion. So I'm just going through and kind of pressing this into the skin. Not really overdoing it, because I feel like if you use too much of this product, you can kind of like disrupt your foundation. I feel like when you layer a powder highlight on top of this, you just have an amazing, phenomenal glow. Do people still like make that face when they put a highlighter on and they're like, oh, like they've never seen a highlighter before? I feel like that is like the culture of Instagram beauty videos. And I think I'm gonna try this brush today from MAC. I just got it. It's part of a new collection. I don't even know if it's out yet. I hope it's okay that I'm showing this. Sometimes I get MAC as like an advanced release before the collection actually drops. Sometimes it's embargoed for a little bit, so I hope I'm not gonna get in trouble for this. I hope it's okay to show it, but I feel like this would be so fun and dramatic to use for today's highlight. You guys, this puppy is really in here. I feel like I'm defiling this brush. I feel like I'm just gonna rip this. Is that Frown Town? I don't know. What's the odds I'm ever gonna put it in a little carrying case? I don't ever travel anywhere. But look at this handle. For once in my life, I'm actually gonna tell you guys the brush number is MAC 140 or 104S. I don't know what this is technically for. I'm always just kind of like repurposing products and tools and brushes for whatever I want them to be. There are no rules in makeup, in my opinion. Just do what you want. It really doesn't matter if you don't like it, or if you make a boo-boo, or if you do something that looks stupid. You just learn, then you don't do it the next time, but you just wash your face off. It's no big deal. Ooh. And everyone knows I love a good nose highlight. I feel like sometimes I do it. Oh! Look, I had to do it. I had to do it just once. Sometimes I highlight my nose over dramatically to a point where it drives some of you guys out there crazy. But I love it. I love to be like, ooh, can I guide your sleigh tonight? I didn't even tell you guys what highlight I'm going in with today. This is my first time using this brand, actually. Isn't this a YouTuber brand? I'm not sure if he's more of an Instagram makeup artist or a YouTube makeup artist. I feel like so many people have entered the industry recently that it's so cool, because I feel like I have so many new people to get into and like discover. He's not even that new. I think it's Mac Daddy. Brand Artist Couture, and in the shade Cocoa Bling, but it is just a loose pigment highlight, and I don't know if I've like blended that out to 100% perfection. I feel like I have to take a bathroom break, because I don't know if you guys are like this, but sometimes it's like, oh, you kind of have to go to the bathroom, but you also want to finish doing what you're currently doing. So you're like, oh, do I go? Do I not? Is this TMI? We're family. It's okay. Hashtag relatable bathroom stories. It's time for mascara. So we are getting to dip in the Dime shade from Urban Decay, and this stuff is amazing. I wanted to add some false eyelashes. That way there would be like a combination of black and silver. For that, I went in with these little baby lashes from Eyeliner. These are number 27 naturals for everyday wear. Then I went in with the Urban Decay lip liner pencil in Ozone, which is a universal multi-purpose primer pencil. I decided to use 2 lippies since I couldn't just decide on one. So first I went in with one of my favorite Too Faced Melted Matte Lippies in the shade Who's Zoomin' Who? I don't know what that reference is, but I love it. Then I went in with a gorgeous Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick from his Valentine's Day collection in the shade Restraints. And I just kind of wanted to put this on the inner portion of my lips just to give it a little bit of an ombre effect. I feel like maybe this isn't like an everyday look. Like I said, I was definitely going for a more theatrical, dramatic kind of look and not necessarily something you would just like plop on and go to the mall and pick up a burger in. Although you could, like I always say, do whatever you want. Do whatever makes you happy in your heart. I don't know. I really love how this turned out. You guys know, since I have been kind of in such a slump, kind of like such a depressing place these past couple of months, I haven't really done my makeup as much as I would have liked to have been doing ideally. I'm a little bit rusty. I'm a little bit out of practice, but taking that into consideration, I feel like this look really came out very well today. I like it. It ended up going in a direction that I wasn't necessarily expecting. I thought it was going to kind of come out looking all silver, but I ended up going with more of that kind of like blue cast, but I feel like I did a pretty good job. I feel like I captured the essence of the photo with the silvers and the blues and the blacks. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. No matter what, I hope you had fun hanging out with me today, jumping back into the makeup stuff. Don't forget, leave me a comment suggestion down below of some different types of videos that you guys would like for me to do. The only thing I'm still on the fence about is the more like paranormal kind of stuff. I still don't really investigate anymore. So that's kind of the only thing where I'm like, ugh, I don't know if that's like a good choice for my life for many reasons. Some I have disclosed, some I have not disclosed, other than like jumping back into the paranormal, which I'm so shocked anybody even remembers that, because I feel like I haven't really made a paranormal video since kind of like 2011, 2012. It's been a long time since I used to do the ghost hunting kind of stuff. But anyway, let me know if you had some fun. Leave me a suggestion down below. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp family, and give an alligator its wings. Also, if you want, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl, or you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram at graveyardgirl. Same way it's spelled here. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!